G'day, it's James from Espresso Resto. Today we're going to talk about 2 things to give your old espresso machine a lift instead of going and buying a brand new machine. So the first thing is the portafilter. This is my little Seiko V Venezia from the previous video. It has a pressurized portafilter. While this gives you a nice consistent coffee, you're probably not going to get the best you possibly could out of your coffee beans. So what I would recommend is grabbing a non-pressurized portafilter. This one's a naked, doesn't have a bottom. You can get ones with a little distributor at the bottom as well. But the key thing here is that you take the basket and you put it into your new portafilter, and now you control the pressure by adjusting the grinds just right and getting that tamp pressure just right. And then you will get the best out of your coffee beans. One more tip on the portafilters, you've got to be really careful with getting the right dimensions. So find out what dimensions you are currently got on your machine, be it 51, 53, 57, 58 millimeters. Find your machine's dimension, then go looking for a portafilter that's compatible with your machine. This one is for the little Seiko. They're available online, and I'll put a link to that in below the videos. So the second thing we could look at is improving our lattes by replacing our steam wand. This here is a Panarello wand. Often machines at the lower to mid-level are coming with a Panarello wand as standard, but they tend to fluff up the milk pretty big, and if you like a smoother, creamier latte, it is always good to replace the steam wand. Now I'm going to show you how easy it is to replace the steam wand on this Seiko V Venezia with a Breville steam wand that I've included a link in below the video. So I'm going to show you how easy this is. In this instance, I'm just going to get an 18mm spanner, and that I can use to undo this nut at the top of the wand. Just undo that. It's quite a long number of threads. So bear with me for a second. Spin that off. Okay, so this is where you see the difference between a Panarello and the Breville steam wand. So here it's sucking in air and creating a big frothy milk. Here we're injecting air via a single stream, and then you have to control how much air you're letting into the milk by the depth at which you hold that in the milk. So this is a Breville steam wand that I took off a machine. So you can see it doesn't have the nut. So what we're going to do is get the nut off this Seiko steam wand and put it onto the Breville. So first thing here to do that is to grab an 8mm spanner and take the tip off the Breville wand. Easy. And I'm going to remove the rubber heat grip. So therefore that's a tube there. And now we need to remove the Panarello from the steam wand, and that involves undoing a thread and pulling that off. Oh, bear with me. Now we can get the nut off and slide that nut onto the Breville wand. There we go, easy. Then let's put the rubber on there again so that you have something cool to touch when you're steaming, and then thread the tip back onto the tube. Give that a little tweak with the 8mm spanner tweak, and now let's thread this by hand initially, and then we'll tighten it just at the end. And thread that on, and we are nearly done. That is how easy it is. Whoops. Let's get the thread started properly. There it goes. Alright, that's finger tight. Now I'll just give it a little tweak. No need to really wrench it. Tight, that's good. So then you can still see that it's nice and free moving, but it's not drooping, but it's free moving, and it doesn't require a lot of force to move it around. That is good to go. So as you've seen, with 2 easy upgrades, you go from, do I need a new machine, to, I'm really happy with my machine. So I hope you found the video useful, and I'll see you in the next video. But until then, keep caffeinated.